Hello and welcome to another edition of TVWAN News. I'm Rex Litter. In this edition, Bougainville referendum results tabled. PNG men challenge to respect and protect women, and PNG Open 2026 tees off. The 2019 Bougainville referendum results was tabled today in Parliament, paving the way for deliberations that could lead to the independence of Bougainville as a new nation. Minister for Bougainville Affairs, Manasseh Makiba, formally tabled the results today, together with the Joint Consultation Report and the Melanesian Framework.
Tabling the referendum results in Parliament today, Bougainville Affairs Minister Manasseh Makiba explained what the Melanesian Framework is. He stressed that the framework does not override Parliament's powers under Section 342(2) of the Constitution.
In the event that members of this House decide to accept the referendum results, the Melanesian Framework is the proposed pathway to implement that decision, subject, of course, to the constitutional, legislative, and administrative measures that would be required to give effect to the various stages of implementation. Whilst the framework caters for an affirmative decision by the National Parliament, it is not intended to usurp the unfettered decision-making authority of this Honourable House, consistent with Section 342, subsection 2 of the National Constitution.
Makiba said the Melanesian Framework provides a structured pathway for implementing the referendum outcome in line with constitutional processes and Melanesian values of dialogue, consensus, and stability. He also explained how the transition will occur, leading up to independence if an affirmative decision is reached by Parliament.
Under the Melanesian Framework, an affirmative decision by the National Parliament would not result in the immediate independence of Bougainville. Rather, it would initiate a transitional period during which additional powers and responsibilities would progressively be exercised by Bougainville through agreed arrangements between the two governments. The Melanesian Framework envisaged the accelerated assumption of outstanding Section 290 powers, together with the progressive delegation or sharing of agreed sovereign powers under Section 289 of the Constitution.
He said the framework includes oversight, review and implementation mechanisms to monitor progress and assess readiness against benchmarks such as governance, legal preparedness, institutional capability and financial sustainability. Makiba further clarified that the full transfer of sovereign powers would only occur once independence is realized and the necessary constitutional amendments are made. However, Makiba also provided the process that they would implement if Parliament decides not to accept the referendum results.
Should the National Parliament ultimately determine not to accept the referendum results, the national government believes that a constructive pathway forward consistent with the objectives and principles of the Bougainville Peace Agreement remains feasible. The first element of the pathway would be the completion of the drawdown and effective exercise of all remaining autonomous powers available to Bougainville under Part 14 of the National Constitution, recognizing that the full implementation of autonomy remains a central pillar of the Bougainville Peace Agreement.
He said it was in the national interest to pursue measures that support Bougainville's aspirations for self-determination while maintaining constitutional cooperation, dialogue and peaceful engagement between the two governments and keeping open the possibility of an independent Bougainville in the future. Ruth Rungola, TVWAN News.
Prime Minister James Marape has called on the men and boys of Papua New Guinea to take greater responsibility in respecting and protecting women as the country prepares to mark its 51st year of independence. Speaking during the National Repentance Day yesterday, Marape urged men across the country to view women as their sisters, mothers and daughters, and to play an active role in creating safer communities. He appealed to young men to look beyond themselves and show care and responsibility towards women wherever they live and work.
Drawing from the biblical story of Adam and Eve in Genesis, the Prime Minister said God called on Adam to account for what had happened in the Garden of Eden, highlighting the responsibility of men to provide leadership and guidance.
The greatest of all Tumuna stories in Genesis chapter 3, verses 9. When Mama Eve sinned, and I am picking fruit, now kissing fruit, na kaya finish. God, go pan him, Eve, na dog, Eve, where are you? And pan him, Adam, Adam, where are you? Have you ever wondered why our national anthem today, 50 years ago, was pronounced, "O arise, all his sons," and there's a silence on daughters? You can take James Marabe out of office and tomorrow someone else will come. But he will struggle to hold the most diverse nation on earth together if all sons of this country do not hold this nation together wherever you are placed.
As PNG moves beyond its 50th anniversary celebrations and into its 51st year of nationhood, Prime Minister said the country's future depends on values such as tolerance, understanding, forgiveness and healing. He questioned whether men are fulfilling their responsibilities to women in society, noting that there are women facing hardship, widows needing support and young girls who deserve protection and respect.
And so to all the sons of our country, God called Adam, "Where are you?" when Eve sinned. I want to ask all of you, all sons of the country, as you sing your national anthem every time, are you a responsible son protecting the Eve amongst you in our society, the women of our country? There is a sister in the neighborhood. There is a widow in the neighborhood. There is a woman with tears in the neighborhood. To all sons of this country, reset of our country is not only for public servants and leadership.
The Prime Minister said lasting change will only come when men commit themselves to treating women with dignity and standing against violence and abuse. Marape encouraged young women aspiring to be leaders to begin by showing respect to the women in their homes, communities and workplaces. He concluded by urging Papua New Guineans to keep God first, respect women and work together to build a safer and more united nation. Ruth Rongola, TVWAN News.
The National Disaster Centre continues to lead a coordinated whole of government and whole of society response to protect affected communities during the widespread El Nino-induced drought throughout the country. The Minister of Health and National Disaster Services, Dr. Billy Joseph, informed the nation that the government is aware and acting upon it.
According to the August 2026 drought update issued by the National Weather Service, Drought Early Warning System update shows the National Capital District and Gulf Province are currently in drought critical status, while Bougainville, Central, Simbo, Eastern Highlands, Ella, Manus, Milne Bay, Marabe, New Island, Southern Highlands, West New Britain, and Western Province are in severe alert. Other areas like East New Britain, Isipik, Enga, Jiwaka, Medeng, Oro, West Sipik, Western Highlands are on watch alert. Minister for Health and National Disaster Services, Dr. Billy Joseph, said the National Executive Council in decision number 154/2026 agreed on the following.
The NEC has prudently made a decision to get our provinces and districts to respond at a local level, which is what it should be, and the financial instruction which has come out this morning is to use the DSIP and PSIP that is within the budget to be able to use for El Nino or drought conditions. the provincial governments are allowed to use 10 million kina, up to 10 million kina of the PSIP and 5 million kina by the DDA to be able to use to El Nino related costs.
On the other hand, other areas of PNG are facing localized flooding, rainfall and strong winds. National Weather Service has also issued a strong winds advisory for Southern and New Guinea Islands regions. The minister reassured citizens throughout the country and severely affected provinces that the National Disaster Centre is working with Provincial Disaster Office and other government partners to monitor the situation closely and respond as conditions evolve. The public, particularly those in drought-affected provinces, is encouraged to remain vigilant, conserve water where possible, and report drought-related impacts to their nearest Provincial Disaster Office.
West New Britain has become the 4th province in the country to establish a Provincial Child and Family Service Council to better address children and family issues in the province.
The West New Britain Provincial Child and Family Service Council was launched on Thursday, August 20th, jointly by Governor Sasindra Mutuvel and Minister for Community Development Jason Peter. Sections 24 to 26 of the Lookout Timpikinini Act makes it mandatory for all provinces in Papua New Guinea to have this council in place to address issues affecting children in their localities. The launch followed the official swearing-in of 11 council members. Minister Peter said this was the beginning of a stronger commitment to protecting children and supporting families in the province in order to build safer communities. Governor Mutuvel welcomed the opening of this vital state office, stressing how this will address children and family concerns. He said children need to grow up in an environment where they are safe, protected, educated, and allowed to reach their full potential. Meanwhile, National Office of Child and Family Services CEO Jerry Wapp said the occasion marks an important milestone in the nation's shared commitment towards protecting children, strengthening families, and building safer communities.
You're watching TVWAN News. Among stories after the break, police assures safety for Central Music Festival and Pentagon entertainment plans.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Show the dishes who's boss. Fight mess with Axion, the tough grease stripper. 100% effective at doing the dirty work. The triple active power breaks down tough grease, and its antibacterial formula leaves dishes squeaky clean. Get tough on grease. Get Axion.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE.
What a game this has been. With a minute to go, it all comes down to this.
And here they come. They go wide. Passes to Becky. He juggles. Kicks it. Who'll get there? No Cara. He's over. What a try. All the emotions are flowing. Jubilation. Ecstasy. What a game.
You sabi to awesome condom and one way where you can abuse him sick HIV? STI na unplanned pregnancy? Tingim, use condom long right way. Stop safe na lookout you yet. Use condom all get a time. Suppose you know save long HIV status long partner blong you or suppose you got plenty partner. Use condom good all get a time. Long haborusim sick HIV, STI na unplanned pregnancies. Use condom banisim you yet na future blong you. This platok save ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Guest! Oh no! And the bathroom smells like this!
A fancy hand wash, come to the front! Loofah older than Uncle Foofa! Please hide behind! Last year's face wash, time to cover your face!
You can hide all that junk, sure, but how will you hide the smell anymore?
Godrej Air Pocket!
Wow! With Power Gel technology, keeps the bathroom fresh for up to 30 days. Godrej Air Pocket. Bye-bye bad smell. Hello sweet fragrance.
Welcome back. 5 ward members from the Papua LNG Petroleum licensed area have signed a memorandum of agreement with High Activate College to have the college establish its training center at one of the council wards in Baimuru LLG Gulf Province. The MOA was signed with the intent to provide an avenue for locals to receive technical and vocational training and attain the skills necessary to work in the project. Desires to have local participation in formal employment in the upcoming Papua LNG project, the 5 ward members from wards 24 to 28 in the Baimuru LLG of Kikori district have taken this crucial step to partner with IT Activate College to train their young men and women. Ward member of Council Ward 28, Alex Matayo, was delighted at the prospect of having the institution closer to home and how it will provide opportunities for his constituents.
People in don't come, like the school must come, become a school kissing paper, the time the project and flow must walk inside. So companies ready.
Fellow ward members from other wards shared similar views, highlighting the urgency to have this school established before the project starts. Director of High Activate College, Michael Goro, pledged his commitment, stating he is ready to set up a branch there.
The sooner the better, we will not wait. I'll send my marketing team, Ricky, and some trainers. They will start to move into the area and they'll start to do enrollment and panel. The most important thing is employees must start off. We need to focus on the resource, they must really must approach it one day, then go in back.
High Activate College offers various trade courses and also office administration, accounting, and many more. He further said more courses can be added at their request. 15 days to go till the 2026 Central Music, Arts and Culture Festival, and the Central Police Command has confirmed its full commitment in providing a safe, peaceful and a memorable event for the showgoers. The festival will be hosted at the Berena Station, Kairuku district of Central Province.
As the countdown continues to the 2026 Central Music, Arts and Cultural Festival, security operations is key to a successful festival. Central Provincial Police Commander Chief Inspector Joseph Saleh confirmed that Central Police will maintain a strict, high-visibility security presence throughout the duration of the event from September the 11th to the 13th.
In the perimeter and outer perimeter of the event, mobile command post will be set up inside and outside of the perimeter to conduct physical checks of people bringing in illicit drugs or weapons. Likewise, there will be road checks conducted for unroadworthy vehicles, which will be transporting illicit drugs or
people that would likely to cause danger if there's an accident. Those which violate the traffic rules or the laws will be apprehended and be prosecuted. Police will also monitor the access road to the event. Those who walk into unauthorized roads will be also prevented from coming to or will be apprehended.
The PPC added that police will engage with local youths to ensure manpower on the ground and throughout the highway during the festival.
We position security from Laloki right down to Beran Station. They will be at the hotspots, and the people that will be involved will be the youths living along that stretch of road.
Central Music, Arts and Culture Festival Chairman Philip Alu stressed the importance of safety, trust and peace as the foundation of a successful cultural celebration and not just the stage, sound or performance.
I appeal to every leader, youth representative and community member across Kairuku district to stand alongside Chief Inspector Saleh and his dedicated team. Let us be good hosts, respect one another, and show the entire nation the true spirit, hospitality, and peaceful strength of our beautiful Central Province.
More information about this festival will be communicated next week. Jasmine Rajak, TVWAN News.
Included in the festival will be chief houses representing the 4 LLGs of the Kairuku district. Chairman Alu said these houses are now under construction. Each LLG has taken responsibility for building its own chief house. The villagers selected to carry out the construction were agreed upon by the chiefs, elders and councillors of each LLG. At this stage, all 4 chief houses are set for completion and will form an important part of the Central Music, Arts and Culture Festival 2026. These houses will stand as places of welcome, identity and gathering as communities come together in Verena for 3 days of music, arts, culture, tourism and local enterprise.
Have been completed as we speak, and we also have the recently opened Peter Toro Youth Hall at Berena Station, which is nicely renovated, so we can be also able to use it for.
The Mini Manus Cultural Show in Port Moresby drew a large crowd to the Port Moresby Arts Theatre. Residents from Manus, their friends and family celebrated the day with food, music and the famous Garamut dance. Police and security did their best to manage the influx of people. The general atmosphere remained lively throughout the day.
The Mini Manus Cultural Show in Port Moresby began in the morning with performances by the Paktong Group and the Mokorang Dancing Group. Governor Paul Sparko, who was in Manus Province for the inaugural Garamut and Canoe Festival, sent his apologies to the Port Moresby Manus community, acknowledging the importance of cultural associations in enriching the capital's calendar. In the morning, a short prayer was said to acknowledge National Repentance Day before Chairman Jude Broa officially opened the Manus Mini Show.
Development Association, it is my absolute honor to welcome you all to this Mini Manus Cultural Show. Today, as our home province celebrates the Manus Day, we stand together in the heart of the National Capital District to celebrate this day under the theme Promoting and Preserving Manus Cultural Heritage.
The Paktong and Pitiluk Island Cultural Group brought energy to the stage with traditional dance, drawing applause from the crowd Group leader Isaac Momak said its Garmut bid signals decades of its hand for mothers back home that the hunt has been successful.
Nah, Islam Tupla Pratas Stablomi, this is Lawan Pop and this is Erika Lalau. We are from Pak Tong Cultural Group, or from Pak Tong Island in the eastern side of Manus. Okay, Mila explain me lo Karamut Donla, Karamut Donla is a very traditional and very unique Karamut. That's called Parlangkel. In our language, Parlangkel means Antaplokani. And meaning of that is time of para Lumipla or Kumbuna ancestors Lumipla. They used to go out. We are seafarers. We are from the islands. Although the Pine Trose, Pine Fusional come, then all mamas Bubu from before, they will get the signal of get the like, only like Tuxare long all of them. Oh, maybe like this amount of Trosel.
Day means a lot to us that are living outside, especially in Pom, have gone out to school. It brings us a sense of belonging to a province, to a community. Even though we're outside, when there's a Manus Day going on, when there's Manus Day hosted, we feel a sense of pride and belonging to a community and a culture, celebrity culture, and our fellow community.
Towards the afternoon, a solid crowd pressed at the gates. Entry was delayed until 3 truckloads of cultural groups arrived. Their Garamut pulled more people in, while others ate their fill of the day and moved out. Their Garamut pulled more people in, while others ate their fill of the day and moved out. The afternoon program continued with cultural dance groups performing until 4 p.m. Mason Lewis, TVWAN News.
Pentagon Entertainment celebrated its 40th anniversary last week. Going forward, the South Korean firm is looking at becoming a one-stop shop hub for family-oriented entertainment by providing the comfort of relax and enjoyment.
Following its anniversary celebration last Saturday, Pentagon Entertainment is now looking forward to upscale its services to meet the growing customer demand and expectations, with focus on family-oriented entertainments. Renowned singer and songwriter Dustin Wellington was invited and performed during the company's anniversary.
It's a huge event and a huge celebration for them to mark 4 years. Obviously, they're still a new venue, but building and it's they're very proud to put on this celebration and event, and me too. I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Pentagon Entertainment Managing Director Sion Woo Eric Park said he has been in business for 35 years in Kimber, West New Britain Province, before moving to Port Moresby to establish Octagon and then Pentagon Entertainment.
So we are over 35 years we business in Papua New Guinea, and then we business for entertainment for Port Moresby. First is Octagon Entertainment and now Pentagon Entertainment. So we planning going to more entertainment for the whole full Papua New Guinea. So all the Papua New Guinea people can enjoy family entertainment place. So we try our best, more high quality service and faster, and keep you happy for when you guys come to my company. So relaxing, enjoy, and happiness, and then you guys go back home.
The business has supported the economy through creating employment of over 500 local Papua New Guineans.
We almost 500 to 600 local staff, and then 10 to 15 people to expat overseas come to here. So yeah, we almost like 600 people work in my company. So yeah, they hard work, and then they try to good service in #1 Papua New Guinea, best service place they making. So yeah, I always appreciate it. Thank you for them work with me.
The firm is now looking at bringing big classic artists from outside the country to drive more excitement and fair crowd. Mason Lewis, TVWAN News.
And now the market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2258 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our Kina was buying $0.2183, 0.3004 Australian dollars, 0.1792 euro, and 34.52 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York closed, oil closed lower, except copper closed the day higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, ASX closed lower, and all ordinaries closed lower as well. TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Are you ready to meet the best version of yourself? The one with the bright, confident smile? You've got to take pride in how good you look, how fresh your breath smells, and how great you feel. To boss it at work, to be your best for uni, or to catch the eye of that special someone. You've got to brush up your vibe with whiter, healthier, brighter teeth. Brush up for confidence with Colgate.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG é minha! Fine PNG made.
Turning overseas, 1 month after the opening of Western Sydney International Airport, nearby residents say their new neighbours is making their lives unbearable. Loud noise from planes flying over their homes at all hours of the night is disrupting their sleep, work and health.
This is what it sounds like over the Garous's home in Luddenham. Their once quiet and peaceful area is no more.
Now we don't sleep, we just nap.
When I go to school, I almost sleep in class.
I wish they would stop.
As many as 22 flights can take off and land between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., leaving Barry with little sleep before work.
Drive semi-trailers, heavy vehicles, which we've got to comply with fatigue laws, and at the moment I don't comply with fatigue laws.
Catherine Wong lives with her mom just down the road.
I've been tired, I've been cranky, there's been tears, it's been really horrible.
The disruption to their lives is enough for the mother and daughter to consider abandoning their family home of 70 years.
I wanted my grandchildren to be able to come here to have the life that I had, and my children were able to enjoy it. Well, that's not going to happen.
For now, only freight flights are taking off and landing here. Come October, passenger flights will be added to the 24/7 flight schedule, naturally exacerbating the issue.
I don't even know how I'm going to go when it's fully operational. Like it is that bad. Nabil, it's that bad.
In 2023, the federal government promised residents free sound insulation.
I've been sending emails continuously since then just to see updates or anything and just getting the muck around.
Despite applying early, Belinda's home may not be assessed before April next year.
Which is ridiculous because we're already affected by the noise.
As of now, the government is yet to insulate a single home in the area.
As for Mr. Albanese and Catherine King, I'd invite them to come and spend a night in my home and see what they think.
An invitation and a plea from families desperate for a solution.
The Australian Foreign Minister has recently provided an update on the situation unfolding in Nepal. Penny Wong says the government is urgently seeking to confirm the welfare and whereabouts of the missing Australians.
As I said this morning, the loss of life and the scale of the destruction is devastating. I wanted to say first, our thoughts and condolences are with those who have lost loved ones and those whose loved ones are missing, and to all affected by this disaster. I wanted to give an update which confirms what the Prime Minister has said. We, to date, understand that at least 34 Australians are amongst those missing. We understand these Australians were part of separate pilgrimage and tour groups. I'm not in a position to provide any further details about them at this stage. The government's priority is to confirm the whereabouts and welfare of these Australians, and DFAT officials in Nepal and also China are seeking to do that. Obviously the situation is a difficult one. I've spoken this morning to the Ambassador for Australia to Nepal, Simon Ernst, and I have also spoken to Scott Dewar, our Ambassador in Beijing. I've conveyed to them our support, my request that they do everything they are able to ascertain the whereabouts and welfare of any Australians, and invited them to contact me if they need further assistance.
At a time of global volatility and oil price shocks, Indonesia is going big on biodiesel. It's a rollout a new 50% palm oil-based fuel with the aim of achieving long-term energy independence.
An ordinary Jakarta petrol station, but one of the fuels here is anything but. Known locally as biosolar, this is a biodiesel called B50. It's part of an ambitious plan to use palm oil to fuel the country's energy needs.
In terms of energy security, B50 offers huge benefits by ensuring we can meet our fuel demands, specifically diesel, independently.
At this refinery in North Jakarta, B50 is being created. It's a blend of half ordinary diesel and half FAME, or fatty acid methyl ester, derived from palm oil. The Indonesian government accelerated the rollout of B50 in the wake of the war in Iran and has stopped importing diesel fuel.
President Prabowo sees energy security as a core of his economic and security policy.
Some motoring groups have questioned the fuel's efficiency and whether vehicles and engines will require more frequent servicing, but the government says it's undergone rigorous testing.
Other countries have biofuel mandates, but what makes Indonesia so unique is that high 50% blend and the sheer number of motorists that they're trying to reach across the country.
As the largest palm oil exporter, Indonesia's biodiesel push is expected to have global trade consequences, but it will ensure stable domestic demand for many years to come.
And that ends the news segment. Later in sports, PNG Open tees off and hunters reflect on season.
Meet UmiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, UmiPay makes every payment simple. UmiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
Every growing child needs the best care to help them grow physically, socially, intellectually, and emotionally. That's why I choose Tender Care. It keeps skin clean and fresh and is hypoallergenically tested for gentle and safe protection. So my child can be protected for all of life's adventures. Tender Care.
You have to meet my best friend. She's the sweetest. Hey, check out my hair.
Which one? The one on your head or the one in the sink? Relax. Next time, just use the Mega Growth Anti-Damage Relaxer. It's infused with wonder oils and conditioning proteins for visibly less hair breakage after retouching. Now your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Mega Growth Anti-Damage No Light Cream Relaxer for visibly less hair breakage after retouching.
Dad's gonna be home soon. Dinner's not ready. He's gonna be mad. Mom's trying her best. If it's not ready, oh no. I'm proud of my old man. If he can change, anyone can.
Brisbane's worst collapse. Oh, wow! Lovely pass from the green and Sammy is in. Throws it over the top. Whiten! Oh, great step. Bobby beautifully to Osako. Oh, they've done it again. Luke to Tamalolo. Jason Tamalolo. Go to Manor. He's got room. He gets it away. He loves it. Got it. The West Tigers in front in the closing minutes. The West Tigers come to Allianz and knock off the Chooks.
Welcome back. The PNG Open 2026 teed off this morning at the Royal Port Moresby Golf Club, with Prime Minister James Marape hitting the opening tee shot to officially launch the biggest tournament in Papua New Guinea in 17 years. A total of 110 professional golfers are competing in the four-day tournament that started today and scheduled to conclude on Sunday. On the field, 106 are international professionals, while 4 from Papua New Guinea. The PNG Open will continue over the next 3 days, with players competing for a place in the final rounds. Only the top 50 golfers will qualify for the final 2 days of the competition on Saturday and Sunday. President of PNG Golf Association, Ian Hodges, said for the first time, 4 PNG golfers will participate in the professional tournament and wished them the best in their participation.
For the first time in 17 years, we have 4 of our PNG boys that have turned professional that are playing against these guys, namely Gideon Tekeli, Brian Dekiri, Morgan Anato and Sodi Dinky. So it's a great opportunity to showcase their skills on the big stage, and we wish them all the best.
The return of a major professional golf tournament of this scale has generated strong interest among local golf supporters and the wider sporting community. The PNG Open is expected to provide local players with valuable experience as they compete alongside international professionals while showcasing Papua New Guinea as a destination for major sporting events.
It's the biggest professional exempt play registration in Australasian history, so that shows how important the PNG Open has become on the international circuit. So I asked everyone that's got time to come and see this world-class international event because it's putting PNG on the map on the international golf stage.
Meantime, Holds said the winner of the tournament will automatically qualify to the 2026-2027 Challenger PGA Australasia Tour.
This is the first tournament in the Challenger Series 26-27. So if the guys win here, they're virtually exempt in the Australian Open, New Zealand Open, other major tournaments. So it's a great opportunity.
The Australasia Tour will feature 19 events across 3 countries, including Australia and New Zealand. The 2026 PNG Open concludes on Sunday when the champion will be crowned. Buddy Merdad from the United States of America has been appointed the new coach for the PNG Hekari Football Club for the next professional league season in 2027. Merdad arrived in Port Moresby yesterday. On April 18, 2026, PNG Hekari Football Club defeated South Melbourne FC 2-1 in Fiji. This was one of their only 2 victories in the entire inaugural professional league. The other win was against Vanuatu. The victory against South Melbourne did not go unnoticed. It identified the type of skills and techniques needed to win professional league games. The man who was instrumental in that victory is Buddy Merdad, who was a technical assistant at that time. He now gets the opportunity to have a Hekari Football Club under his mentorship for the next professional league season as head coach.
I can remember when we played in Fiji, one session he had taken, we beat one of the best team South Melbourne. So in that very time have convinced all of us about his very simple, and when the players took that, it was an amazing result to a big team in Oceania. But for me, I'm very, very excited to have him here.
PNG Hekari Football Club General Manager Voni Capinato is optimistic the new coach will guide her team to new heights after a lackluster outing in the inaugural tournament. The new PNG Hekari FC coach, Merdad, said he is not new to PNG and understands the task at hand and will be giving his all to prepare the team for the tournament in 2027.
The plan is to make sure that we leave nothing to be regretted. I don't like ifs, buts, and excuses, and I don't fear of anything. As long as that is a mentality, I think our team is going to be just fine. We're going to create a very entertaining football. We're going to be about attacking, and we're going to defend like there is no tomorrow. We're going to make sure that our fans are enjoying the way we play, and they're going to be proud of, us as a players and as a staff and as a coaches. So our work is going to be start immediately, and as early as we start, as better we will be.
The PNG Hekari Football Club played 12 matches across the entire Pro League. The PNG team won only 2 fixtures and lost 10. They finished the tournament at the bottom of the competition table. The coach who led the side into the competition was Marcos Gusmao. The Brazilian coach was sacked towards the end of the competition, and his assistant, Jerry Allen, from the Solomon Islands took over for the remainder of the season. Next year, Medrad will be in charge of the team. Under his mentorship, the PNG Big Name Football Club is hoping for improved performance and results. The 2026 season will unfortunately be remembered as one of the toughest chapters in the PNG Hunters' history. Facing a grueling 11-game losing streak, the club has set a record for its longest losing run since joining the then Queensland Cup in 2014. For a team that has historically embodied passion, skill and a unique unorthodox brand of football, this season's challenges have tested their resilience to the core.
Welcome to the Hunters. I'm sure
Despite the scoreboard setbacks, the 2026 squad has demonstrated remarkable resilience. The players have leaned on each other for strength, drawing energy from their shared commitment and pride to keep pushing forward. Even in adversity, they have shown flashes of grit and spirit that has long defined the Hunters' identity. Enoch Maki, a former Komul and Foundation PNG Hunters prop forward, now serves as assistant coach under head coach Paul Layton and reflected on this difficult campaign. He highlighted the stark contrast in circumstances compared to the club's early years.
Back day, time play time now as a coach was a milugum, personally milugum plati sadin, but for me, tublo sadin was me at lugum na identify him. One injuries, this year plenty injuries that. You look at team week in week out. You buy look at team mas mibla putim team consistent nogat. Buy look 3-4 players in, 3-4 players out, week in week out every week because of injuries. Me look affect my performance ball team too. Narla me met start look personally me look experience too. Sometimes we play time we got plenty all. Small experience diesel cup campaigners na plenty few test players will start as a team too, so like long international exposure or big games from Liverpool got good experience.
This experience proved invaluable when the Hunters entered the Queensland Cup, which was a step up in competition and professionalism. Under the inaugural coach Michael Marum, the team instantly gelled, fueled by a shared pride in representing the country.
Time we study months, time we play time we got plenty of test players. You look at Israel Bistab, Ase bin Stab, Marotovo, like all key positions, and all magiving play on international level, and all got all exposure to all games internationally. So been play. Then you look at David Logo Bistab. A few all boys were all been got and experience. Now game we players we've been more like we've been gel together easy because we played in that level, so I've been alright really. And then to also Magi all been called them club and all been got maybe 3-4 years of experience. Game we play been go right.
The passion-driven culture made it easier to compete week in, week out during the club's first 4 seasons and set a solid foundation for future success. One highlight Maki fondly remembers is the arrival of late Tigers' young standout Justin Olam. Fresh from university, Olam quickly became the Hunters' X-Factor in 2016, although he played just 1 season with the Hunters before moving on to the Melbourne Storm feeder club Sunny Coast Falcons. His impact was profound.
Justin became a rare breed income. Where one thing made me start now made look back to him. One thing he was like a school man became with him. So understandably been sharp. Now been cut me feel been cut goals so like blame where I'm achieving strength. So I've been all sudden week in week out games and play to him have been go next level because I've been focused to him school magi so I keep been very high so I'm coming catching was fast on them just come and go straight. Some of what made look like.
Fast forward to the now, and the club is navigating through a tough period in their history, decimated with injuries that affected the upkeep of a consistent team on the paddock week in, week out. Maki added the lack of experience and big game players also left the team wanting for majority of the 26 season. With one last hurdle, a showdown in Cairns against Northern Pride to close the season, the Hunters remain focused on growth, rebuilding, and honoring the proud history that Enoch Maki and countless others helped forge. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
The domestic Santos Cup serves as the primary high-performance local hunting ground to bride grassroots talent with test match readiness, having channeled dozens of local academy and junior talents into national contention.
Parramatta Eel star and Orchids captain Elsie Albert anchors the prospective selection pool, emphasizing the need to blend experienced overseas campaigners with locally blooded talent. At the recent interview, Albert expressed confidence and faith in the local girls coming through the PNG RFL Academy system, graduating into the blossoming Orchids pathway.
Just having someone that understands what it takes to be an NRLW player or an NRL player, like what kind of training, what kind of everything that they do, that standard needs to be in place in the system back home,
from the school level.
And then to the Santos Cup for the girls. With the talent that is coming through from PNG as well, like I think it'll be a good matchup, and we're placed in a good pool as well. So yeah, it's going to be great, and really looking forward to that World Cup at the end of the year.
And with 49 days to go before the Rugby League World Cup showdown, PNG will share co-hosting duties for the tournament alongside Australia. The Orchids opened their Pool B campaign against France on October 16 at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby, followed by fixtures against Fiji and New Zealand. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Show and go and
Few could have predicted that last year's grand finalist would enter the round 26 showdown in 11th and 15th on the ladder and well out of the finals picture. Both teams clashed tonight at 7:30 p.m. at the Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane.
Last round of the year.
On the back of a stunning comeback win in Canberra, Broncos coach Michael Maguire sticks with the same 19-man squad with Ben Hunt again, the starting halfback, and Tom Duffy on the bench.
Oh, great to have him back.
Hayes Perham retains the #1 jersey after a standout display against the Raiders. There are no changes in the midweek update, with Ben Tolte remaining in the squad as the reserve. For the Storm, Jerome Hughes has been named to return at halfback after 3 games out with a hamstring injury. Tyron Wishart moves to the centres after playing #7 last week. He takes over from Jack Howard, who has been stood down for the remainder of the year to undergo surgery on a previous shoulder injury. Marion Savage joins the interchange after 2 games in New South Wales Cup following an extended break with a triceps injury. The Storm have won 9 games and the Broncos 7, and the end of the season can't come soon enough to allow time to reflect, regroup and refocus for 2027. Now the weather forecast. In regional forecast, southern Port Moresby, partly cloudy to cloudy with light rain showers and drizzles. Daru, cloudy with some rain drizzles. Momase, Lae, cloudy with light rain showers and drizzles. Wewak, partly cloudy. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau and Kavieng, partly cloudy. Buka, cloudy with light showers and drizzles. And Highlands region, Mount Hagen, partly cloudy. Mandi, Tari and Wabeg, partly cloudy with evening rain drizzles. Ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours. Coral Sea, seas freshening to strong with southeast winds at 20 to 33 knots. Solomon Sea, seas moderate to strong with southeast winds at 15 to 25 knots, reaching 33 knots in the southeastern sector. Bismarck Sea, seas moderate to strong, reaching gale force in warning areas with southeast winds at 20 to 33 knots, reaching 45 knots in warning areas. Pacific Ocean, seas moderate to strong with east to southerly winds at 10 to 25 knots, reaching 24 knots over the southeastern sector. And coastal waters forecast, waters of Samurai to mainland Milne Bay and all its eastern and northern islands to Cape Vogel, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters from Finschhafen through Vitias and Dampier Straits to CRC and Long Islands, seas 2 to 3 meters, rising to 4 meters this afternoon. And that wraps up the news tonight. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by